On today's movie review, we are going to be talking about A Nightmare Wakes, Shudder's original first release of February. So let me preface this by saying I'm not a big fan of anything that is a period piece, pretty much, and this is a period piece, and it's horror-ish. I mean, it's not really fully horror. It's like if you take like a Lifetime movie and you sprinkled in some decent horror elements in there, and that's pretty much what you got. I'm not expecting for something like this coming from Shudder. I expect a little bit more on the horror side. And an adaptation of the novel Frankenstein, as told through the life of Mary Shelley. As she creates her masterpiece, she gives birth to a monster. Now with a title like that and bringing up the word Frankenstein, you might think you're gonna see the big green monster or really some really cool horror elements in there. Nah, this is not that. This is drama. This is like Lifetime drama. Yeah. If you've ever seen one of those kind of scary kind of movies on Lifetime, this is pretty much the same. There's no difference in there. It's just streaming on Shudder. That's really the only difference between the two. But let's start off with at least something positive. There's got to be something about this movie. Well, the opening shot is pretty good. It is very dark and is beautifully shot. And the movie, for the most part, it's shot pretty well. And this comes to us from a first-time director who only directed some short films previously to this, Nora Unkel, if I'm saying that wrong, sorry. But she does a good job as far as the direction, the look of the movie. It fits the period piece. I don't know for anybody else out there, but I had to turn on the subtitles. I think it's just something with that old English type of language there, so there's kind of a barrier there. I had to just read the subtitles.
I feel like it's a story. My story.
You need to enter the deepest and darkest corners of your imagination.
Frankenstein.
I never knew you had such darkness in you.
It's already there. I must simply unleash it.
It's not that I couldn't hear them, but it was just wasn't coming out so clear. Well, this is a horror movie, so what is at least good on the horror element? There are some creepy imagery in there. There's some really freaky stuff involving the pregnancy, involving the baby. So at least some decent horror elements. Like I said, it's like they could play this on Lifetime during October, and most people would probably enjoy it. And really, when I sat back and thought about it, the movie is not bad. I've seen some bad movies.
On the surface,
but this is not bad by any means. It's just, for me, I found that it's got too many elements for me that I don't like. So adding those up all together just didn't make an enjoyable presentation for me. So if you're into period pieces and you kind of like a little bit of psychological stuff and you're interested in Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, it would be worth a watch for you. But just because you have Shudder, I would recommend you watch, like I said, Queen of Black Magic over this. If you're a really die-hard horror fan, like you really like horror, scary horror. Yeah, I knew I wasn't gonna like it going in, and it met my expectation all the way. So that is it. A Nightmare Wakes. It's a skip for me. Skip it. That is it for the review. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for the support on the channel. If you enjoy what you see, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on another video very, very soon.